Well, there it is. We are back in Port Canaveral. So good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Florida. It's a sad day, though. We are headed home. First, we got to eat breakfast, and then we have to leave the ship. Jackson did have to have another COVID test yesterday in the morning, just to make sure that he didn't get COVID while on the cruise. So anybody that is not vaccinated had to take another COVID test to get off the boat or off the ship. He passed, so no big deal. We're headed to breakfast. So before we leave, we have one last breakfast over here at the Royal Court, which is where we ate dinner last night. Just wanted to get you one last look at the Minnie Mouse statue that's here in the center of the Fantasy. Here's the breakfast that I got. This is called the Route 66. Scrambled eggs, grilled ham, some hash browns, some sausage, some bacon. Then we got some bread, some English muffins, and some toast. Jen got the same thing as me. Jackson got some eggs and a sausage, and then he's also eating these fruits. And then our friend got, this is called the On the Move. It's like a vegetable wrap. And then some muesli. Jackson, we're going off the ship. There it is. We're no longer on a Disney cruise. Oh no. Boo, dry land. Bye-bye, Disney Fantasy. We'll be back one of these days.
We'll see you soon. You are great.
So we're back home now. It was a fantastic cruise. The one thing that I like about cruises is on the last day, you have the whole day ahead of you. You have to be off the ship pretty early. And so they're like, all right, go.
I think that's one way to look at it with a silver lining. It's also, you have to get up so early. And it's a sad day because the only thing that you're doing is you're eating your breakfast and then you're getting off the ship.
Right.
There's no really time to do any more shopping or anything like that, really. It's just get up and go.
Yeah.
I will also say that the last breakfast felt a little bit rushed, but I totally understand why.
Yeah.
They did tell us, so our server was telling us that there was another group coming on board that day.
Right.
There's
and
no
that's the way that it is. It's direct turnaround.
There's no downtime. It makes me really feel for the cast members on the ship because there's no
break.
Yeah, they get 0 breaks. So they're definitely working so super hard.
Yeah.
But the last day was very sad because like you said, it was a fantastic cruise.
Right.
So, but we wanted to show you all of the fun stuff that we bought. So this is going to be our little Disney cruise haul.
So when you take Disney cruises, you are entered in, you join a club called Castaway Club. You don't have to sign up for anything. Disney automatically does it for you. Mm-hmm. But your first cruise, you don't get anything. You just get the point of you get joined into Castaway Club. Mm-hmm. Then as soon as you hit your second cruise, then you're silver. You're a silver Castaway Club member, and you start getting things. Take, for instance, this. You get a lanyard that says Castaway Club, and it's silver. The color is silver. And everybody that is a silver Castaway Club member gets one of these every cruise that they go on.
Yeah.
Until they reach gold, until they reach platinum. But yeah, so this is a nice thing to hold your, what do they call it, key to the world card in,
which is your
room key.
Your room key, yeah. And you need your room key to, buy things on the ship. You don't have to use your room key. Yeah,
that was a COVID thing. So before COVID, you had to show them your room key and they would scan it. Mm-hmm. But now they don't take your room key; they just ask you your room number.
Right. Yeah.
But this do need your room key to get back to get off and on the ship.
Right. So this is a good place to keep your key to the world in case you think you're going to lose it or something like that. Keeping it on your lanyard is just smart.
Yeah.
We didn't use ours this entire cruise.
Yeah.
You actually held on to my key the entire time. So you don't have to wear it. You're not going to be in trouble if you don't wear it. But if you are somebody that you want to keep your key very close, you can use your lanyard.
And then the other thing that every silver member gets is one of these backpacks.
I think everybody gets it.
Actually, I think we only got one for our room, even though both of us are silver.
Right, and then our friend who came on the cruise with us, he got one as well.
Right.
And so he's actually a higher
platinum,
member.
Yeah.
So he got when you're a higher member, is he platinum?
Yeah.
So he got a choice of a fruit plate or a
bottle of champagne.
It was a bottle of Prosecco or something else. I forget what the third thing was, but he opted for the bottle of Prosecco. So you do get little perks being a higher tier member.
Yeah, and he also got a free luggage tag.
Oh, right. And it's it doubled as a picture frame or something.
Oh.
there was something else in his box. So we're not that high of a member, so I'm not really sure. But we got this little, like, what do you call this thing?
Like a shoulder sling?
Yeah, it's not like a true backpack because it only goes on one side. And I have to say, we have a few of these.
They're very uncomfortable.
It's not our favorite thing. I think they're just trying to get rid of them. But we'll probably have a giveaway at some point if anybody's interested in this. Leave a comment down below and maybe you'll win it in the giveaway.
Yeah.
So.
This thing.
Yeah. I think it would be good to take on trips because it's like a large, almost like, you know when people wear fanny packs across the front? It's like a large version of that, but you wear it on your back.
So, and then on the ship, we did some shopping. I got some T-shirts and stuff, and we got some stuff for Jackson, and we're going to show you guys that stuff right now. I like all of it. I liked everything that I saw, but I narrowed it down to a few things. I got this Disney Cruise Line, kind of like a tie-dye type shirt.
I really like how it looks kind of retro.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fun. Yeah, I like the colors. It's very bright. I like it a lot. Yeah. They did have another one that I wanted to get for you that was like Mickey, but he was like filled in with like a sunset coloring.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have the size, so that was a popular shirt. But they did have some other fun stuff on the ship that was like themed towards the Very Merrytime cruise.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I got a Very Merrytime shirt.
I like this one a lot.
Which is, so Very Merrytime is the Christmas time cruise. And you can see it's got Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie and Donald and Pluto and Goofy all decorating the ship Christmas tree. And Chip and Dale are in there too. They're hiding in the tree. I don't even know if you guys can see them. You guys see them right there? Yeah, very cool.
So I wanted to also mention this shirt was $29.99, and then the previous shirt that we just showed you was also $29.99. Yeah. And I kind of feel like the stuff on the ship is a little bit cheaper than the stuff in the parks. Because I think the shirts in the parks are going up to like $36 now.
Depending on the shirt, yeah. Yeah.
So, and I say cheaper like, you know, like
relative.
in quotes.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff in the actual parks is a little bit more expensive. So you kind of feel like you're getting a deal, sort of. So the next thing that we got on the ship, which was, I don't know why, I just like getting Jackson pajamas. They're just cute. It's cute to have little matchy pajamas. So we got him this 3-piece set. This was $34.99, and it says
Relax to the max.
Relax to the max Disney Cruise Line. It's got Mickey relaxing with his little flip-flops. I don't know why. Oops. I don't know why.
Fell out.
But I really love Mickey in a flip-flop. I think that's a fun look. So it came with pants that matched, but also...
look at Mickey on these pants.
Yeah, he looks cool.
He looks like a cool dude.
He is a cool dude.
You're like especially cool.
And then it also came with shorts, so you have the option. I like that it was versatile, and you could kind of pick, you know, how long you wanted your pajama pants to be.
We got these a little bit big. I think we got a size...
We got 3T.
3T?
Oh, a 4T.
4T.
Do we get a 4T? Whoa, why'd we get 4T?
I don't know. I think we got them a little bit too big. So these will be...
That might have been a mistake. No, I think that was the smallest size they had.
Ah.
You know what I think it was? I think the hanger said 3T.
I think you're right.
And then they ended up not. Well, it's okay. He can grow into them.
This is not his last cruise, I'm sure.
I think that we'll definitely be bringing them on the next cruise, 100%.
Yeah.
And we did get him another set that said bedtime, not a chance.
Oh no, the pants keep falling out.
With a little pun, a little cruising pun.
Oh, not. Gotcha. And these are the pants. Got some whales on them, some fishes, some compasses, some knots.
They're so cute.
Very nautical themed stuff.
And again, it came with the shorts, which is what made it a 3-piece set.
I like that.
These were also $34.99.
You're getting 3 pieces though, so it is understandable that they are a little bit more expensive than just a regular pajama set.
I guess. I just thought it was really cute. And actually, the sales lady that was in the store kind of talked us into it because I was talking to Tim and I'm like, I just want to get him one. I don't know which one to get him. And she's like, get him both. Oh. And I was like, okay.
She knows how to wrangle a sale.
I think I just am like bad under pressure. And they're like, just buy it. And I'm like, okay, here you go. Here's my key to the world.
Doing it. So another perk of the Castaway Club membership is that once you reach gold status, you do get a discount on merchandise on board the ship. Mm-hmm. You also get a discount if you're a DVC member or if you have a Disney Visa card.
There are some like limitations to that, so you'll have to look on Disney's website if you want to know all of the information.
Right.
But it's always good to ask. We did ask if annual pass holders got a discount, and they don't. So we didn't get any discounts on any of this. But it was all really, I mean, they were all good purchases. So,
Yeah,
but
good purchases, Bron.
yeah, it doesn't, but it doesn't hurt to ask, like, if you are qualify for a discount.
So we have been trying to purchase photo frames pretty much everywhere that we go. Like if we're staying at a resort, or if we're going on a cruise, or if we're going to California or something like that, we try to remember to buy a photo frame. There's a few places that we forgot to, but on this cruise, we bought 2.
Well, and it's funny because we buy so many photo frames. We have so many like stacked up around the house. We've not put them up. None of them have gone up.
And none of them really have pictures in them. I need to start putting pictures in them.
I know, we have to do that. But this one, we did put a photo in. So
we did.
Feel very accomplished.
Yeah. So this is a photo of Jackson with Donald and Daisy.
This photo frame was $27.99. I will say this is a very expensive photo frame to me. I thought that was quite pricey. But it's so cute. And it matches Jackson's room. So we're going to put it in his room.
Yeah. And so this photo was taken on Castaway Key Day. Like as we were waiting to dock, all the characters were out and about.
It was actually, so that was one of the days where we were late getting off the ship because there were it was either technical difficulties that day.
Windy.
Was that what it was? It was the wind. But we, they were really good about like bringing all the characters out. So we were able to meet so many characters before we left. So it really was like a really great morning, even though we didn't get there as early as we wanted to. But I really love this because it's like the best cruise ever.
Oh yeah.
And I think Jackson did have the best cruise ever.
I think so. He has been asking and like reminiscing about things from the cruise.
Well, he keeps wanting to watch the videos. So, we've put up all the cruise videos at this point, and he is like, splash pad video.
Yeah.
or he wants
like Nemo video.
Yeah, he wants to watch the what was the other one that he wanted
Colors.
to watch? Oh, it's the slide. So the water slide, the aqueduct on the ship. He didn't get to ride it. Obviously, he's a little bit too small, but he loved watching the POV that we did of it.
Yeah.
So I just think it's really special that we have all these videos because he can remember all the fun stuff that we did.
Yeah.
So
we also got another photo frame, and this one, I think it's metal.
I think it is metal.
It's supposed to look metal at least.
Yeah.
It's supposed to look like hammered copper, but it says fantasy on it.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we got a photo frame that actually said where we were, because they did have other frames that didn't say, they just said Disney Cruise Line, or they just had Mickey's on them, but we wanted to make sure that it was a fantasy specific frame.
Yeah, and this one was $30. Very expensive photo frame.
But I think it's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a good photo frame. The only thing that I'm a bit upset about is that it's not Captain Minnie in the photo.
Oh yeah.
It must be an older stock photo that they put in there.
I do like this photo though. I wish that like we could, it says the like 5x7 or whatever on it, so we couldn't keep this photo in here, but I like the idea of having like Mickey and Minnie in a photo.
So we bought the digital photo package at the end of our cruise, which by the way, if you're going on a cruise and you think that you're going to get the digital photo package, buy it before you go on the cruise because it's much cheaper than at the end of the cruise.
So I think we got the one that includes everything.
It was like $230.
It was so much money. But the pictures were great.
Yeah.
And even, like, I think it's worth it for the memories of Jackson's first cruise.
Right. But if we had done it beforehand, we could have gotten it for like $180 or $190 or something like that.
Oh, so on our next cruise, we'll for sure be purchasing it early.
Right. And then the other thing I wanted to mention about that is with Disney PhotoPass in the My Disney Experience app at Walt Disney World, you do get occasionally like photos like that, like stock photos of the characters.
Yeah.
We haven't looked at all of the photos on the memory card yet to see if there are any like snuck in there of maybe Mickey and Minnie.
There were.
There were?
Yeah, there were.
Okay.
So I think that'll be cute. Maybe we can print those out and put one in one of the frames.
Yeah.
So.
The last thing that we got on board was for Christmas time.
We had to get this ornament. So this ornament was $25. I don't even know. I don't even know how to show you.
There it is.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
It's the Disney Fantasy in a bottle, and it is glass.
I don't think this is the Fantasy.
Oh, is it not?
I think it might be the Magic or
really?
the Dream. But yeah, it is a cruise ship, a Disney cruise ship.
A Disney cruise ship in a bottle.
In a bottle.
So that's pretty cool.
But yeah, it is glass.
It just is like a really neat, because they had just the ships, just like the little models of the ships as ornaments, but I just thought this was so cool.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to put it on our Christmas tree. And Jackson, I know, is going to love it. So
that's everything that we bought on board
Oh wait, we did also buy
Oh.
a Disney Cruise Line reusable bag. This was $1. And
For $1.
Yeah, right. And it's fun. So this will be something that we can use in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah. But we also did some shopping on Castaway Cay.
But before the cruise, we actually went to a Disney Cruise pop-up shop at downtown Disney Springs. I always do that. And they had some really fun stuff that we bought for the cruise. So your matching shirt that you had with Jackson on the first day.
On the embarkation day.
That was from the pop-up shop, but it was also for sale on the island.
Right.
So you can get those things on the island currently.
One thing I will say about the like dressier items from Disney Cruise Line, like a dress or a button-down shirt, you probably will have to go down a size. They run large.
I wish I had known that.
Well, I didn't know it about the dresses, but I knew it about the shirt.
Yeah, so when we were on the island, I bought this dress. This is the only thing that I bought on the entire cruise, like merchandise-wise. And so I bought this. It was $59.99. I bought it thinking it's a large, and I bought it thinking I'm like an extra large. And I was like, oh, this will be like my motivation dress that I'll be able to fit into hopefully soon. And then I put it on today, and it's big.
Yeah.
So it's got like I had to actually pin it closed because it's so large in like the chest. So I wish that I had known that.
Yeah.
But it does have a really fun print. So we got Jackson the exact same print, like in a little button-down shirt. This one was $35, and it's just like a very lightweight little button-down. But I want to show you the print because my dress is the exact same print. And it just has little surfboards with the characters. It says Castaway Cay. There's lots of fun like sea life. It says Castaway Cay since 1998. And it's just a cute, like nice blue little print.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. They had that for men too, but they didn't have my size. They were like all out of the sizes. The only thing they had left when we went was 2X and 3X.
Yeah, so you already have a matching shirt with him though. So
Yeah.
now this is mommy's time to have a matching outfit.
Yeah.
Maybe the next time we go back though, we can get your size.
I did get a shirt on the island though. And I got this one. It says Castaway Cay on the front. It says Bahamas Castaway Cay. And then on the back is Olaf. There he is. He's doing whatever snow does in summer. Or doing whatever frozen things do in summer. And this one was $25.
I really like that one a lot. It was super soft.
Yeah.
Like it just felt nice. So I was like, you should get it.
That was the only thing that I wanted on this cruise was to get a Castaway Cay T-shirt. Because I didn't have any. And this one I liked a lot. The other ones I wasn't too keen on, the other prints, but I really like this one.
They had some that I liked, but I feel like because you have so many t-shirts, like I can't even tell you how many t-shirts you have. So I was like, let's pick one. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of hard to pick. But this one I liked.
This one.
Yeah, I like this one. I thought the Olaf was cute. We also got a couple of t-shirts for Jackson. He also doesn't really need t-shirts, but we just like, there's not a lot of like souvenirs for little ones.
Right.
Other than like they didn't really have any plushies.
Right. They had like sand toys that we could have bought him, but
it's the same sand toys that you can get pretty much at any Disney resort, I think.
Right. Yeah.
So I just was like, well, we'll get him a t-shirt. So we got him this one. I thought was really cute. It says Castaway Cay Bahamas. It's like a little pocket tee.
And Mickey's like popping out of the pocket in his little snorkel gear.
I thought this one was pretty, and the color is very nice. So this one was $25. I have to say that this is one of the most expensive t-shirts that we've bought him, but when in Castaway Cay, you know, like you have to spend $25 on a t-shirt. So this was the other one that we got, and this one was $18. It says Castaway Cay, and it has Mickey and Pluto, and they're building a sandcastle. And I guess this one's a little bit cheaper because it doesn't have the pocket.
Do you want to build a sandcastle?
Yeah.
I like how the son has sunglasses. Like,
who's he protecting his eyes from?
Right? He's so bright, he has to wear sunglasses to protect himself.
That's really funny. But that's everything that we bought at Castaway Cay.
Yeah.
With the exception of like we bought a bucket of waters, you know, that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
these are the only souvenirs.
The waters were interesting because the waters came in aluminum bottles.
Yeah.
So they look like a Coors Light.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was really funny. I don't know why. I guess because it's just...
It's better for the environment.
Yeah, better for recycling and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was everything at Castaway Cay. That was everything we bought on the ship. That was everything that was given to us from Disney Cruise Line being a silver member. But we also got some stuff. So on our second day, which was our stop at Nassau, we met up with our friends, Donzel and Mac, and they are locals. They live in Nassau.
Yeah.
So something that was really neat is they brought us some gifts that were like local treats. So
Right.
I wanted to show you guys what they gave us because it was really neat. So they got us some all natural teas.
They called it bush tea.
Yeah, it says back to the bush. And there are different flavors. There's sour leaf, moringa. There was orange.
I think it says
Tamarind tea, pear leaf. There were just different like kinds of tea. And I'm super excited to try it. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to wait until we filmed this video to open it.
Yeah.
But in a future home vlog, I will for sure be trying them. Now, Mac is also a baker. So this was really neat is that she brought us some stuff that she made. We did eat this. So this is like half of a cookie. It was delicious, but it's like, this one is really neat because it's almost like a praline. Sorry, we did bite into it, so that's why it looks like that. It was humongous when we first started, but it's like coconut. So it was very beachy flavored.
Yeah.
I liked it so much. So I saved part of it so we could show it to you in this video, but now I think we will be eating it.
Oh yeah.
So
It'll be
delicious.
gone in a few minutes.
Yeah, she's a really talented baker, so that was really cool. And that was something that she was telling us too, is that she will go to like different pop-ups and have like a place where she sells her goods.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in Nassau and they're doing a pop-up like that, I highly recommend trying some of her baked goods. So this is another one that she made that we haven't tried it yet, but it's like a sesame cookie. And I think I'm not sure what's on the bottom.
Let me see.
I don't know. Should we try a bite of it?
Yeah.
Because we haven't tried that one yet.
Okay, let's see.
So while he's opening that, I will show you some of these candies that they gave us. So these are Mortimer candies, and these are like hard candies. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know the flavor. I'll try one after we try this.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay.
Wow.
What is it? Sesame?
Yeah. It's like very sweet sesame.
Okay.
That's good. You know what's interesting is it reminds me of like something you would get in Japan.
Because of the sesame.
Yeah.
It's very, lots of sugar, very sweet.
Yeah, it's like a sesame praline.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
It's good.
This is one that I would have to eat over several days though, because it is so sweet.
Very sweet.
But it's really nice. Should we try a hard candy?
I'll smell it.
Okay.
Is it hard or is it?
Oh, it's just peppermint.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll do this.
it's a dinner peppermint. You know the like dinner mints?
Yeah, it's good.
I like that. Okay. And then we got one last. This one broke in travel, so I'm sorry it doesn't look as nice, but it's another one from the Mortimer Candies in the Bahamas. And I smelled it through the bag. It smells very heavily of coconut. So I think this
Okay.
is another coconut dessert.
Delicious.
So that was really sweet of them. So I just want to say thank you so much to Donzel and Mac for showing us around, being the best host that NASA has to offer, but also for giving us these awesome baked goods and candies. Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Thank you guys
We got
so
to
much.
take a little bit of the Bahamas home with us, so that was really nice.
Right? So there you have it. That was our haul. That was our entire Disney cruise week. It was such a good week. It was such a good cruise.
I really, really am so thankful to you guys for watching the videos and for leaving comments. We just really appreciate you guys joining us on the adventure. And I hopefully we'll be able to take another cruise soon. And we hope to have some more fun vlogs out for you.
I will tell you this. We did put down money on, like, so when you're on the cruise, you can do 10% off if you book on board. So we put down, it was like $250 to put down, and you get 10% off the next cruise.
Yeah, the next cruise that you book.
So
we did take advantage of that. So we do have another cruise coming up.
we haven't booked it yet, but we have those.
But yeah, like the
A
deposit.
deal. Yeah.
So it's very exciting, and we can't wait to go on another cruise adventure with you guys. And I read so many comments of everybody saying that they couldn't wait to go on a cruise and that these videos inspired them to start like looking or planning a cruise.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend just taking the plunge and going on a Disney cruise. Because
It was really good.
we had such a good time. Jackson had a blast. Although there were some things that weren't available because of COVID, we still made the most of the cruise and we had a really great time.
Yeah.
It was literally one of the best trips that I've ever taken.
And Jackson constantly talks about it too, so I know that he had a fantastic time.
He really does. Like and this video is coming up soon, but for his birthday, we did one of the things that we did on the cruise because he liked it so much that we were like, okay, we got to keep this like cruise excitement going. So, it was just all around like the best trip ever.
Yeah. So, all in all, fantastic trip. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.